utterance. You will talk for 20 minutes. It will be like a child who stood and said, hey, 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 because you won't strike a chord in Zion. So when you discover the state of man, you will come before him with fear and trembling. Let me show you 4 things that happen to man first, so that you will appreciate the next thing I want to say, because I want to say another thing. It's introduction, so I have to be basic. I don't know whether the level of doctrine here, so I have to be basic. When man fell, the first thing that happened to him was that he was bereft of glory. What qualified a man was the weight of glory that he carried. And the reason is because he was created in the image and in the likeness of God. So the word glory is not a cloud. It's the essence of God that a man can give expression to. That means if you met the man that was not falling, when he talks, it's God you will touch. When he touches you, it's God you will touch. Everything that comes out of him releases God. He is like a channel that dispenses God to his generation. But when the man died, God was withdrawn from him. So he lost glory. That was when the man began to pride in English. Before, when that man is talking to you, you will be encountering God. So if you wanted to see God, you will look for a man. When the man comes to you and said, Nathaniel, how are you doing? That Nathaniel, how are you doing? We translate to an encounter. Because he doesn't know how to talk. All he says is God. Because he is a being of glory. He was created in the image and in the likeness of God. If that man touched you, he didn't need to pray for you. When he touched you, he will deposit God on you. That God he deposits on you, if you had cancer, the cancer will go. If you were struggling with reproach, the reproach will go. Favor will start following you. And you will not know what will happen. You say, in the last 3 days I've been lucky. You were not lucky. A man who carried God touched you. That was how Adam functioned in Zion. He was a carrier of God. But when he fell, the Bible said in Romans chapter 3 verse 23, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So the man could no longer dispense God. I'm saying this, we are going somewhere so that you will know what to pursue. A lot of people are pursuing earthly things. Earthly things are byproducts in the realm of reality. If you carry glory, money will chase you. If you carry glory, there's a wisdom you will tap into that you will know what to do to generate wealth. You won't struggle with it. But if you leave glory and you start pursuing money, you didn't know the things you lost. He said, for all have sinned, have fallen short of the glory of God. Number 2, when man fell, the second thing that happened to him was that he left the realm of life and he sojourned in the realm of death. Before, everything about the man carried life. If that man drinks water, that water itself will be alive. If you have entered the spirit realm, you will understand this one. This one is hard to explain. If you enter the spirit realm and you see a cup, the cup will tell you what it does and what is inside. Because the cup is not matter. The cup is alive. Everything in the spirit realm is alive. The chair you are sitting on in the spirit realm can begin to talk to you. You will be communicating at the frequency of thought. You will know when the chair is tired. You know, spiritual things are hard to explain. You drink water, the water you are drinking itself will be alive. So when you drink the water, it won't quench your thirst. It will enliven you. That's how the spirit realm works. So everything the man did released life. But when the man fell, life left him. The man began to die. It only took time for death to manifest. That's number 2. Number 3, when the man fell, he couldn't please God anymore. There was nothing he could do to please God. That's why Jesus said something. He said, without me you can do nothing. John chapter 15 verse 5. Without me you can do nothing. And just in case you want to do something, in John chapter 6 verse 63, he said the flesh profits nothing. That means without me you can do nothing. But in case you do something, that thing you did is still nothing. So, for example, without me, you can't walk. And then you say, well, I don't need to walk. I will crow. When you now crow for 2 hours, you'll be where you started from. So the man could no longer please God. Everything he did was in the realm of condemnation. That's why you will stop trusting your brain when you want to do spiritual things. You will say, Lord, help me. When you want to do anything spiritual, even if it's to sing song for children, you will say, Lord, help me. Because you can't do nothing. That's the realm where the man fell to. Without me, you can do nothing. And then number 4, the man became a slave of other spirits. So when you carry your phone around 12 midnight and you send that message to that lady and you thought, oh boy, I'm being creative. What you didn't know is that a demon was whispering to your ear, my servant, my servant. You know, you stand up, you say, I toast the lady, she agreed. Oh, no. You are a puppet. If your eyes open, you will discover that time you wanted to go on that date and you were planning to commit immorality. And you were in a rush as if your body was itching you. 12 demons were the ones flogging you. Go now! And then you say, where's my trouser? Where's my singlet? And then you don't know spiritual language. That's why you thought you were in a rush. You are a puppet in the hands of spirit. Man became a slave of spirits. So when you discover that there is no more glory, there's no more life. If you discover that you can no longer please God, and you discover you have become a slave of every other spirit, then you will come to the second point that I want to talk about. You will know that you need a savior. That's why Jesus came. You need a savior. This is basic foundational doctrine that I'm sharing. From tomorrow, we